Okay, so my husband has pretty much completely dumped the whole hypnosis practice thing. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'm once again left to my own devices to try to remember everything. I really hate it when it does this stupid blings. You turn stuff off and it blings anyway. It blings in the middle of this and it blings in the middle of that. It's very fucking annoying. But anyway, so I'm doing, so I'm like, okay, I gotta do self-hypnosis. There's no other way I've got left. I'm at the scraping the bottom of the barrel desperate now. Okay, I've been trying to remember stuff since I was like 14. That's a long time to not be getting anywhere, except what little scant that I do remember with no one to bounce with or talk with or anything. So I found on YouTube Past Life Regression, your most recent past life hypnosis by Trust and Truth page, and it's a self-hypnosis thing. And I'm like, all right, I'll do this. Because sometimes I get lucky with self-hypnosis things. And I'm like, okay. So I'm doing this thing. 12 minutes in, I'm so bored. I stopped it. I never was really good with being hypnotized. I mean, it's easy to hypnotize me. It's easy to hypnotize a lot of milabs. But you're not going to get anywhere boring me to death. Oh, my God, what misery. I can remember this other time I paid for a session with this woman, and she's doing the walking down the stairway meditation, and she's going on the third step, and I had already gotten bored and walked to the bottom to the basement. Oh, I am so frustrated right now. Well, it is June 29th at like 01:30 hours. So basically it's the night of June 28th. And earlier tonight I was watching television with my husband and something was bothering my ear. And then I realized that I have a brand new forking implant right there. It's still sore, which means that it was put in there within the past 24 to 30 hours or so. Oh, it's sore. And my husband looked at it, and there's no scarring, of course, but it's sore. And I remember getting told that the way to tell that if it's, extraterrestrial versus the military tampering with you is extraterrestrials don't leave marks, they don't leave soreness, they don't like to leave evidence, so that leaves military. Oh, it hurts. I put a magnet up against it, but it was a weak magnet. So that whole thing about how magnets mess with implants, I couldn't tell you at the moment. But you're not going to be able to see it, but ow. And yesterday I had filmed my frustration when I tried to do some self-hypnosis to try to pull up some memories. And I'm not, and so this is like a common reaction. There was this other time that I went to a hypnosis session and woke up that night at about 2 to 3 morning in incredible amounts of pain because they had just put it behind this ear. It was huge. It was a huge implant and it was throbbing. And I had just been returned to the hotel room. I don't hear of anybody else having as much energy spent on their, on keeping their memories down and keeping them in the dark. They're allowed to remember. They talk about it. A lot of times they're given misleading facts, but still, it's kind of frustrating that so much energy is spent keeping me from not remembering anything. I can't even fathom why I remember so very little. I mean, things I remember could mean anything. I mean, I'm only halfway joking when I say I was probably the girl selling cigarettes to the crowd at such and such a meeting. So I guess I'll keep trying, but I don't know, this hurts. Jerks. They're going to do this to me. Least they can do is also fix my teeth. They fixed my gum once, so I know they can do it. They could fix my teeth. They could give me a pedicure, manicure, make it worth my freaking while, freaking asshole. No, really. Ow. Well. Ow. I don't. You're not going to see it. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Like an asshole.